see my girl, Olivia Mouse, with a triple-double.
Man, when
TCU.
When she first made that switch to TCU, I said, oh, we good now.
Yeah,
we good.
Yeah, we
had to find somebody to replace Paige. We good now. We cool.
Spotlight Podcast Network production.
What's good? Online community, sports family.
The fam.
Sports therapy. Where good conversations meet great athletes. What's up, fellas?
Get into it. What's up, bro?
What's happening, man? It's been a minute,
man. Too long, bro.
All three of us.
It's like a family reunion, y'all. Know, man, I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. What's up?
What's going on? You got kids yet? Y'all, man, this is how we act, man.
Yeah.
It's just who we are, man. But let's hope the most Willie Beam and the guy to my left. Hey, it got to my door.
Hold on. Wait. Run that back. Let me get that one more time.
One more time.
My fault. My mama texted me. It's your boy JJ.
There we go. Let's get it. It's your boy T in the building.
Hey, T in the building. Y'all know what it is, man. Sports Therapy Podcast. We got some lit. We got some spicy topics for today. We're definitely going to put some content in you guys' ear. But wherever you watch, wherever you listen, be subscribe to our channels, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, all them. Y'all listen.
Do it now.
Hit
the button.
Hit the button. Hit the button.
Follow me, I'll follow you back. I got you.
Nah, facts. Gotta do our check-in, man. Y'all know how we do before we kick off every show. So, fellas, brothers, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How was y'all previous week? What's going on?
You know, we did talk about this in the first segment.
Yeah. You ain't gotta be long.
Nah.
But wait, we gotta think about the fact that these might be different people.
No, yeah, I got you.
So let's run it.
That is true.
For me, this week has been really being consistent with being in my word. Finding joy in that. Because before, for y'all who don't know, I don't like reading. Not one bit.
I don't either.
If it's not manga or comic book, I don't like it. But I've been finding my joy in that time where, you know what I'm saying, I'm in that word, learning about God, learning about myself. So that's really, this week's really been just that, being consistent, being obedient, and just being in his presence for real. So I've been good because of that.
I love it. T, Mr. T. How your week, man, brother?
Hey, the week has been, it's been crazy, real busy. They putting your boy to the test at work, but hey, it's
always.
No.
It's working out well. So God's been with me for real. Cause I'm learning every day. So I'm just grateful, brother.
That's why I like.
How's everything on your end?
Everything cool, bro. It was definitely a chill, peaceful week. Of course, it was spring break, so you know the kids was out of school. In there. My God, them kids was in there. We had program after program. We had science hour to where kids can come in and create different scientific projects. We had our escape room, family participated in. I thought that was pretty cool, something we do every year. We had our STEM camp. Shout out to Dr. K, Dr. Parker, who are math heads for real, went to school for it and everything. Run our STEM program for our kids using drones and everything. Yeah, bro, it was cool, man. Okay. Yeah, they all over the libraries. You know what I'm saying? But they enjoyed it. But not just that. I think the cool part about that was also the parents. The parents were involved as well, you know, in helping their children. So very cool, fun week. Did an interview as well with Dr. K and Dr. Parker, kind of getting more learn about them and their journey. One is a assistant professor at UNT, and Dr. Parker is a math teacher and professor at TCC South, which is not too far from here. So, shout out to those ladies. You know, I had to bring them on. I mean, March is Women's History Month, and so I had to close them on strong, bringing them on as guests. And but yeah, cool week. It was chill, good fun.
That'll work.
Y'all already know. Got to kick off the show with the icebreaker.
This is always the hardest part of the show. Because Willie be all in your business, make you think real hard.
I think
Make you think real hard.
Make you into your thoughts.
You got to dig deep sometimes messing with Willie.
Like JJ said earlier, man, I'm in the deep end. I see the sea moss and I see the light, Lord. No, I think this is a cool one. I think this is a great segue into our first topic. We know March Madness is here, and there's definitely been a lot of madness. We gonna get into that on the male and female side. And so the question, fellas, is in regards to the context of men's and women's NCAA basketball. Do you like the one and done era, or should players stay longer in college? What's your take on that?
I'm gonna say for me, it depends on what you want.
Right.
If you are undersized guard, like you or not guard, but if you're undersized in anything, and you come in like just 165, you a real lightweight, like everyone pick on you on the mismatch. Then I feel like you should stay there, get built. You know what I'm saying? Get the strength that you need, learn your game, because there's certain people, they're a guard they're a center all through high school. Then they get to college. Now you got to be a guard.
Nah.
So you have to, learn how to put the muscle on everything like that, but then also play the position that you're going to be playing in the near future. So then once you figure all that out, then I feel like once you get that package set, then you can go to the NBA. I think people who go one and done, I don't believe that they have the, what's the word? The best vision in mind. Because if you go one time to college, then go to the NBA, and then when you get to the NBA, let's just say you get drafted to a Jazz, or you get drafted to a Pelican, or you know what I'm saying? You thought you were going to be that guy, but then they don't need you. Now what? You know what I'm saying? Being in college, maybe you can, someone that was in the NBA could leave the NBA. Or maybe someone who was in your spot could go to a different team, so you ain't got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? When you do that, I feel like it gives opportunity for things to unfold better for you, and for you to scope out like where you would want to go. Because I know last year or the year before that, whenever Ace Bailey got to the NBA, he was like he didn't want to go certain places, but then he got drafted exactly where he did.
I remember him talking about that.
So like,
yeah, I remember.
I feel like if you're so focused on getting to the NBA, if you're good enough, obviously it's a very low percentage, but if you're good enough to make it to the NBA, you're good. You don't have to worry about whether it's now or in the future. If you're good enough, as good as you think that you are, or as your game says you are, when you fully are, evolved, when you get there, there'll be a spot for you. That's just my take, though.
Great context. My guys, your boy T. What's your take, man? One and done, or do you think players should finish strong out 4 years?
I feel like players should finish strong. First off, if you worried about the cash, UIL money is gonna be better. The UIL money that's out there now, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
So that right there, for me in college, that's incentive enough for me to stay. Then not only is there that, there's the relationship with the coaches that's there. So you get to learn a lot more to get you ready for the next level, because that's what they're thinking about. They're not worried about you at the college level. They're trying to get you ready for the next level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So focus on that and get yourself ready, because if it's me, I don't want to come out there and be a bust. Oh, Montez got drafted first round, first pick, and you were trash. Because we know those. We can name quite a few.
Yeah.
That ended up being a bust because you was just so ready to get out there.
Yeah. Yeah, that speaks to, and I'm not throwing shade, my guy.
Oh, see, I wasn't going to call no names. I couldn't do it. I was too scared.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, y'all know, Bron is definitely one of my favorite players, but pinpointing the whole situation, with Bronny playing at USC, I don't even think he finished the whole year at USC. I know in that space.
He was out for
he had the cardiac arrest, went through that. And I don't think he finished at USC, then went straight to the draft. Of course, most of us already know why.
Yeah.
Do we know why? You want to go ahead and just say it? Let me hear you say it. As a LeBron fan.
Yes, I am not biased, y'all. I love sports. I love basketball. I am not biased. It definitely was nepotism.
I came here to start some stuff today.
We love it. No, it definitely was nepotism. I do agree with that. because of who Bron is and what he can do and the strings that he can pull behind the scenes, the power that he has, I do believe that's why Bronny got in early. But for me, if I was in that situation, son, yeah, I probably would have stayed at USC and developed my game. And even that, get more play even in the G League. And so, yeah, I just think some people go too soon, and we already know the reason why that happens because of the name on the back of that jersey.
I'm sure, and I know he had a lot of pressure.
Yeah, we talked about pressure.
He had a lot of pressure, and I get that, but like you got to do what's best for you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And two things before you continue. It makes me think about what's his name, Elijah Arenas, Gilbert Arenas, his son.
His son,
yeah. His dad was like, "Are you ready to go?" And he's like, "No, I want to stay here because I want to show them that I'm as good as I say I am, but then also what else can I get out of college?"
Yeah.
That's one. But then the other side, just because you're not one and done doesn't mean you're bad. So I don't want no one to think that that's the case.
Yeah.
Like, you can go 4 years to college, or you can go one and done and still fry people, because Bronny James was frying people in the G League.
He was. His game was picking up.
You know what I'm saying? So like, just because you do the one and done and you're still, that doesn't mean anything. You can do that and kill people in the G League, but then when you get to the NBA, that's different. Like, I feel like you should take the course that's in front of you. Do the 4 to 6 years in college basketball. If you can, go to the G League, experience it for yourself, and then when you feel like, okay, I've got the college stuff, I got all I can get out of that. Guys at G League, all these dudes scrubs, or all these dudes can't hold me. And be all right. Now I'm ready for the NBA. Then go. Yeah. I don't personally feel like there's any rush now.
Yeah,
LeBron is a specimen. He's not the only one, but he's one of the few who have went from high school to college and lasted this long.
Yeah, crazy.
And at the degree at which he's playing. But I feel like it's possible. He's shown you it's possible. It's how you take care of your body, what you put in your body, and all that stuff. So, like, I feel like if you do what you needed to do, I feel like you can make it work.
Yeah. And I was going to pinpoint, it's a great segue, because I was going to give a list of people, WNBA, NBA, who were one and dones in the league. Now, you mentioned Bron, because he came from high school, all on Sports Illustrated, driving Hummers, all of that. Gets to the league. It also has in here Kevin Durant from Texas, Anthony Davis from Kentucky, Kyrie from Duke, Zion from Duke, John Wall from Kentucky, Devin Booker from Kentucky, Jason Tatum from Duke, John Moran from Aurora State, and then Pablo Banchero from Duke. On the women's side, Gabby Williams entered draft before exhausting eligibility, and then Liz Cambridge, who was an international player with no U.S. path. So, yeah, it's been a list of people who have done it. But like you said earlier, just because this specific player isn't a one and done doesn't necessarily mean that game is trash.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has their own path. Everybody has their own way, of doing things. And so, definitely want to set the tone with that question. But there's definitely been a lot of players who have done it and at a high level. You know, one of my favorite point guards that I just listened, is, Kyrie Irving. Of course, injuries play a factor in that. Hopefully he come back soon. And do something with Dallas, but coming from Duke, I just never really seen anybody, handle the rock, the way that he does. Of course, we had point guards in the past, the Tim Hardaway's, he was like
Pete.
Was Pistol be the point guard? That's a good question. We have to fact check that. He's stupid.
We're throwing names out there.
But yeah, we never seen people have a bag like that in regards to dribbling, ability. But yeah, definitely want to set the tone with that question. But everybody got their own path. Yeah, for me personally, I'm doing all 4 years. I want that development. I want the experience. I want to build relationships with some of these people. Because at the end of the day, NBA or WNBA might not be the end-all be-all for some of these people. And so you have to have some things on the outside of that you can, lean on. So go ahead, bro.
There was this kid that I used to see at Fitness Connection, at the one at Cooper. Was not wise of me back then to be talking, but I told him, I was like, you have to be realistic about your goals. He was like, what you mean? I was like, you say you want to go to the NBA, but I gave him a percentage of how many people actually made it to the NBA, stuff like that. So I was like, so if you don't make it to the NBA, you have to have like a backup plan, or like, a strategy.
Yes.
And he was like, what you saying? I can't make. I said, I'm not saying that. I said, you just have to be realistic. Like, if you don't make it, then what? If you don't make it to the NFL, then what? If you don't get the thing that you're striving so much for, then what? Certain people, their stuff pans out. Certain situations pan out where they didn't have a plan B and it works out. Not everyone gets that, though. So if you don't, the connections you make in college could possibly land you a coaching gig. Now you make the money after. You tore your ACL, you can't come back, but now you got a coaching gig. You can be assistant coach. You can be a physical therapist. You can be a announcer. You can be a commentator. You can be a lot of,
you know still within the context of I see your point.
And so like for the people out there watching, young or old or middle aged, whatever you at, if you're trying to hoop and stuff like that, and you feel like maybe I may not make it, or maybe it's not going the way I think, whatever the case may be, just plan accordingly. If you don't feel like you're going to make it, okay, what can I do to still be in the realm of basketball? If you let a game like you say you do, it don't matter what you in, you can still enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Whether you can even be a freaking mascot. You could be a ball boy. You could be a train. Like, there's so many things you can do.
There's so many ways. Yeah. Before we move on, it takes me back to, we all familiar with Gil's Arena. You think about Rashad McCants. I don't even know if he went pro. If we can fact check this, but I don't know if he went pro. If he did go pro, he didn't last very long. But, and the point that you were making earlier is the fact that he still has a love for the game because he's a part of, Gil's Arena, and they can still talk ball and still talk sports. And so, like he's saying, still have a plan beyond, the plan, because it's very hard, trying to make it to the NBA or WNBA. You have the right pieces in place, have the right people around you, the conditioning, the discipline, scouts looking at you, being in the right school system. It's a lot of variables that comes with that. And so, like you were saying earlier, you can always find ways to stay within the context of sports industry. And so that would be me here soon.
Hey, we receive it.
Yeah, we receive it. But let's move on, man, to our first topic of today. This is DFW Spotlight, where we highlight local sports, where we highlight local teams, athletes, coaches, all those different things within the DFW area. So we're going to get into this March Madness, man. These Texas teams that are currently still playing. We know some that have took some L's. But your boy T, since you picked this one for us, kind of kick us off, man.
Let me give y'all the rundown. And it's crazy that I was
so hard.
Huh?
Me or him? Montana. I thought he was like about to tell us some bad news or something.
No, everything good. It's just crazy how many teams from Texas. I didn't even know this was possible to have this many teams either try to qualify and just lose their tiebreaker, or they actually got in and played. Some of them have already lost, but the fact that they made it, because everybody can say that they'd been there. First on the list that lost in the qualifier, SMU.
I didn't know that.
SMU lost in the qualifier.
I didn't know that.
We got TCU, who beat Ohio State in the first round. Then we have, where we at? Texas A&M beat St. Mary's in the first round. We got Houston to beat Idaho in the first round. Then we have Texas beat BYU. And there was one more, Texas Tech. They beat Akron.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
So that was a big showing. Now, I never could find the stat on how many teams we've ever had from Texas
in the NCAA.
In the NCAA tournament, but I'm pretty sure that's probably one of the higher numbers that we've ever had.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, at the same time. That's awesome.
And then I thought it was kind of dope that one of them was HBCU, which we talked about the last time we was on the show with Preview.
Yes. Preview did win. I think that first round, Howard also won too. Both teams won that first round. Yeah. So we had two. Shout out to both HBCUs who held it down in the first round. JJ, what's going on in that brain of yours, man? I know March Madness has definitely been crazy.
I was gonna, before I say anything, shout out to Mansfield Summit High School, my old high school. I believe they won.
State champs?
Yeah, 5A state champs.
I was like, man, we've been talking all that noise, and they shut us up.
No, thanks.
I see y'all Summit.
Shout out Summit.
Yeah,
Shout out Summit, man.
But to me, seeing Houston, who was
number
that?
2?
Yeah. And I think he's a freshman. I'm not saying they're led by a freshman, but a freshman is helping the Houston team get as far as they have gotten is crazy to see.
Okay.
What's his name? Not Killian. What's his name? Let me see. You know what I'm talking about, Montez?
I do. I'm trying to find his name myself.
For Houston?
Yeah. The dude with the locks. I ain't got no service in here, bro. Hey, technical difficulties.
Hey, I mean, yeah. Y'all bear with us.
Where's that? Flemings. That's his name.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me click on it. Kingston Flemings. So this season alone, he's been averaging 31 points. He's been 47.8% from the field, 38 from the three, and he's 84% from the free throw. Yeah, he's averaging 16 points, about 2 steals a game, and 5 assists and 4 rebounds. So freshman doing that is kind of crazy. And it's not just like a I'm going to say a one-off team, but Houston, to my knowledge, has been a pretty good team for the last couple of years.
They have.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? You coming in, doing your job, and being able to help drive that boat is crazy. Especially for as many teams that there are out here in Texas, that's one of the bigger names, and you're the person who's known.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Nah, Houston Cougars has definitely been on the rise. I don't know if you guys remember last year, Houston played, I think, the round before the championship. They played Duke and beat Duke, but then they get to the championship and lose to Florida. Yeah, Florida beat them in the championship. So, yeah, Houston Cougars has definitely been on the rise, but I want to get into this dynamic duo from TCU. I think around 1, they ended up beating Ohio State by 2. It was a tough game, bro. Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
TCU, man. Yeah. They lost. I mean, they beat Ohio State by 2, 66-64. So give them context of that game. So you have the forward, David Punch. You have his sidekick, Xavier Edmonds. Punch delivered a textbook entry pass to Xavier Edmonds, who converted a layup to beat shot clock with 4.3 seconds left as number 9 seed TCU held off furious second half rally by 8 seed Ohio State for a 66-64 victory to open the first round in NCAA tournament. Article says we got it to Punch, and he created some space. Edmund said he didn't have a shot he wanted, so he kicked it out to me, and I had a good seal, so I just went on with it. Credit to him for making a better pass. Now, in the context of this game, they were looking good the first half. I think they were up 15 going into the second half, but they ended up going into a slump. Somehow, some way, Ohio State was on their butt. And so, give context to that. TCU built a 15-point halftime lead and appeared in control, only to miss 18 of his first 22 shots to start the second half, and fell behind 55-50 with 7 minutes left. Ohio State also went on a 15-1 run to start the second half with a little help over 2 minutes left in the game. And so, yeah, they was cooking that first half. Edmonds, Punch, and there was another guy who was shooting really well from the perimeter. But for some reason, somehow, that second half, it's like they took their foot off the gas. And
can't do that,
that's something that you cannot do, man, when it comes to March Madness. We known to see upsets. We known to see teams who are great that take L's, teams who are low seeds that take wins. We see it all the time. We're going to get into it, bro. I'm going to let you get there. But, yeah, that was definitely a crushing game to see. But they end up holding their own. But then you see the game yesterday, they end up getting blown out by Duke. End up getting smoked. And so it's like.
And the crazy part is, it was close until like the fourth quarter. It was like that second half of the game.
Yeah.
They were staying in there until the end. And then after that, it was like they ran out of gas and it just got bad. I was like, ugh.
Go ahead, JJ.
Nah, I was just going to say, like, that reminds me of this game I watched. When was it? Yesterday. I think, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, to my knowledge, was up the entire time.
Oh, we were just talking about this game.
They said before the game started, they said if Nebraska hit shots, they can upset. Everyone was like, Vanderbilt this, Vanderbilt that.
Yep.
Bro. These white boys over here in Nebraska was torching them boys. And I'm like, bro.
You stupid.
At one point, I think they were up by like 11 or 12 or something like that, and they just kept walking them down. Even their big men were hitting threes. I'm like, bro, what y'all doing? Y'all gonna let them come back? This is the second round of the NCAA.
Mm-hmm.
It's all or nothing at this
You know what I'm
point.
saying?
Yeah, fact.
I'm contesting everything. You can't breathe without me knowing. I'm not letting y'all come back. So like, going back to what Montez said, like when it's teams, whether it's Texas teams, whether it's Aztecs, whatever it came to be, for y'all out there watching, I pray y'all take notes. Do not, if you have your foot on someone's throat, do not take it off. Do not think that just because you got it there, I can chill. No, keep it there until that mug says 0-0.
0-0. Yeah.
Because just take one spark. Because High Point, there's this number 99, that white. He literally had, I think he had 3 clutch 3-pointers where he's coming off a screen, just chunking it and cashed them.
Cash money.
And brought them back within one. And then he had like a fast break layup that, it just takes one moment. So don't get caught lacking, bro.
Don't get caught lacking.
Don't get caught lacking. Going back to that TCU and Duke game to kind of give us some box score stats. TCU shot 7 for 24 from the 3, which Duke did. Wasn't that great either, 7 for 21. But I think what sent Duke over the hump is points in the paint. They had 38 and TCU had 28.
Man, did y'all see them Boozer brothers?
That's why I led. That's why I led.
Them Boozer,
them Boozer brothers. Shout out to the Boozer brothers, man. Yeah.
That's bananas.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
38 points in the paint.
Yeah, 38 in the point. 38 points in the paint. TCU had 28. Largest lead, Duke 25.
Oh, cooked.
Yeah, 25. Largest lead for TCU, 3.
Shit, hell
yeah, it's a different monster, man, when you're going against teams. And for me, I kind of saw this coming only because I just mentioned, them playing against Ohio State. Like, you cannot blow those type of leads, man. You got leads like that. You got to keep your foot on the gas. And so that showed, like, okay, y'all can really play Duke. We already know Duke is a powerhouse. They are known.
They are not about to play with y'all.
Yeah, they are not about to play with y'all, man. So I'm like, okay, this could get ugly.
And that's
then I saw that
time
score.
where the lights get the brightest, man. And
yeah,
you gotta show up.
Yeah, that didn't look good.
For me, it's like when I play with good people, I play with bad people, I play with a mixture. If we're up, they're fighting to win.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
All we got to do is stay in front of them.
Yeah.
They're desperate.
All we got to do is stay in front.
That's it.
Yeah.
If they're down more than 4 or 5 points, eventually they're gonna need to shoot a 3.
Mm-hmm.
To try to
I'm right here.
Hey, y'all gonna have to get all ones. I'm not giving you any opportunity to make this lead I have any smaller.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Sound like you got that Mamba mentality.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm right here. I'm right here. I smell your deodorant. You got freaking Irish Spring on, bro.
Irish Spring,
man.
Your secret telling on you,
dude. It's because when you think of the opportunity of how many colleges fight to be in these tournaments, that is a weight that you have to carry, and that's a mindset you have to be in at all times. It's not just it's another game. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Because if you pretend like it's any other game, you could possibly be okay with losing.
This is single elimination, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
It's win to go home, dog, and I'm not ready to go home yet.
I'm not. Yeah. So even if you to do on the bench that don't get no playing, Hey, keep your sneaks tied. You never know. Someone might foul out. We might need you to get in the game.
You gotta stay ready.
Even if it's to play better defense, get in the game.
We gonna need everybody.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
I think it was Arkansas. They said they only had like a 6 or 7 man rotation.
Yeah, they only got 2 on the bench.
Dude.
Yeah. Who was that? Was that them?
7-man rotation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jeez.
So if they only got 7, we got more than them.
Yeah,
hey,
one of them only had 7. I can't remember which team it was, but
we might have to get some people in foul trouble, just so we'll have an advantage over them because we got more people.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do to win. Hey.
I agree.
whatever you got to do to win.
Whatever you got to do. Before we shift to our next topic, man, definitely gotta shed some light to the women in college basketball. They are doing their thing. Did y'all see my girl Olivia Miles with a triple double?
Man, when
TCU.
When she first made that switch to TCU, I said, "Oh, we good now.
Yeah,
we
bro.
good.
Yeah, we
had to find somebody to replace Paige. We good now. We cool."
Yeah, man. Shout out to Olivia Miles, man. She is definitely cooking. Definitely hold it down for TCU, making that transfer from Notre Dame. And the winning here recently. But yeah, the women have definitely been rocking and rolling. LSU beat the brakes off somebody. I can't remember who they played, but I think they had like
yesterday?
Like either yesterday or the day before. LSU girls. It was like 108 to like 35. They smoked them, bro. They cooked them. Skillet.
Well done.
Who was that?
That was LSU.
LSU?
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
116 and 58.
Smoked them.
I ain't gonna lie, we swinging.
She said we fighting right now.
Go out like that.
Hey,
you better not cut down nothing. We fighting.
Once you get up by 20 at that point, and we fighting. Hey.
Oh, that's funny.
You trying to drive to the lane? I'm tripping you. Oh, my fault. My fault.
Goodness.
Let me help you pick you. Let me pick you up. My fault. Like,
yeah,
my pride.
That's wild.
Oh, okay. There was the other team, which is the South Carolina, smoked Southern. Whoever Southern is. This was Saturday. Yeah. 103-34.
That's a HBCU, brother.
Southern
cooked.
Jesus. What is going on? The women do not be playing, bro.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Were they not?
Yeah, that 101-47 is crazy too.
Yeah.
The LSU Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Were they not expecting to be this far or something? Like,
hey, you better be ready, dog. Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready.
Man,
I do see that. Yeah.
I ain't been in the gym all year. Now you get to the I ain't never shot this many shots.
Even Michigan 92-63 against
I do see
North
that.
Carolina State.
Yeah, NC State. I see that.
Nah, dog. Duke beat Baylor by almost double their points.
See, and that's why Kobe says stay.
Right now they're beating Baylor by almost double their points.
I see that now. Yeah, 61-33. 6 minutes left on the floor.
Baylor, I don't know what y'all doing over there.
Hey, y'all better stay in the gym.
You might want to get it together real quick.
But yeah, shout out, man, to March Madness. It's definitely been madness on the male and female side. Hopefully we can see some Texas teams go far. Looking at this, Texas and Oregon women's play later today, so we'll see how that goes.
Hey,
I wonder how that band was for Southern. Southern band had a band.
Crazy.
Yeah, you probably went real crazy on the band. You had to.
Yeah, you had to.
You had to.
That's all we got.
Ain't got nothing else.
We ain't got nothing else, Jesus.
Oh, but
let me chill out.
For y'all people out there that sports bet and all that stuff like that, if y'all put money on Tyler Tanner and Vanderbilt to win, I'm sorry. The whole team was straight butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? I was right there with you. I ain't bet no money, but
God.
I was. The whole team was cheeked up.
Dude had 2 points, bro. Dude had 2 points in the entire game. You can get no layups. You can get no floaters.
No free throws.
Man, I'm foul baiting like crazy. Pull it, man.
Everything.
2 points.
My God. And we're back. We're gonna move on, man, to our second topic of today. This is a good one. This is some light to the WNBA in regards to this battle of these players being compensated for their worth. being compensated for what they bring to the WNBA and different things of the sort. And so they have finally reached an agreement after 100.
About that.
Finally, after 100+ days of meeting after meeting. Shout out to Nafisa Collier, who was on that board of directors. New, I don't know how to say her last name. New gimmick chick from LA Sparks.
No,
Nika Aguma.
I thought she's from the Storm.
You right.
That's how stories get started. They'll switch teams on them.
Shout out to those ladies. I think Alicia Gray as well. A lot of you ladies who have been in these meetings with commissioner trying to figure out what's the best pay grade, salary structure, all those different things. And so have finally came to an agreement. So to kind of give you guys some context on what's been going on, I think one of the most important pieces of this is the revenue share model. So in 2020, in the 2020 edition, the salary caps were set numbers increasing by 3% each year. In the new CBA deal, the revenue share would be 20% across the league, the length of the agreement, though the exact details on how the revenue share system works remain unclear. Player salaries. The cap came in around 1.5 million in 2025. It'll be $7 million in 2026, which is a $5.5 million increase. Supermax will be 1.4 million, which was 249,244 in 2025.
Crazy.
The average salary will be around 600,000, which was 120,000 in 2025, and the minimum salary will surpass 300,000, which was 66,079 in 2025.
Hold on, wait, bro. So I was making more money at my job than what? That's crazy.
It's crazy work, bro. And then to add another layer to that, if you go back to, Unravel, them starting that league.
More money
bro. That's making more money. And Unravel, you see Chelsea Gray just won the 1-on-1. She made more doing that than in the W. So go ahead, bro.
I'm not a hater. I love the WBA.
Right.
But some of them, bro. Do they really deserve more than 66,000?
But hold on.
No, it's getting spicy.
No, but let's talk about
the old girl from Please don't see this, Lord. Don't let them see this. But there was
about to go viral.
There's a girl who's on the team. Every time she would get a rebound, it felt like she was on the ground. How you always falling?
Let's just not say no names on that. But my thing is, how many dudes in the NBA that ain't doing nothing to get the money they get?
No, for sure. They both.
We can't. Out. Say everybody can go.
Yeah. If you ain't bringing the money
66 is crazy.
No, yeah.
First off, I'm dealing with, all the things that go on in the locker room. Then you're dealing with the politics because you're a female. And then you're dealing with, having to do the traveling, being away from the family, and there's no compensation for that. It's like I'm at a regular job, regular 9 to 5, where I get to go home every day.
They don't get the package. They don't get the health benefits. They don't get that. Don't get the gift baskets. I
don't think so, bro. I don't think.
We don't know.
You talking don't come with no 401k, bro? You gotta set that up yourself.
No,
like, they ain't get no pension.
No, okay. You don't get no piece of the team or none of that. This is mine.
Hey.
So it's good to see. I think what really sparked the value being seen is, your Caitlin Clarks.
Of course.
They came through
Angel
and brought more light to it. We got to see them play.
Yeah.
Because now, everybody and their mama be in them gyms now. I go to a Wings game.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty full.
Wings going to be lit.
When it didn't used to be like that.
Of course.
So, no, man, it's good to see, and I'm glad they finally getting compensated. I'm like, man, I go over there and play at the W for that.
Joanna, man.
That's crazy.
For real.
No, for real.
I never made 66. I will play for 66K.
Hey.
I will get in shape, bro.
Hey,
I
you
need
ain't
your
gotta tell me
resume.
nothing.
I go play for 66.
I just set some screens with a.
Now that also is fair, where there is people that haven't made that.
Yeah.
So can you imagine those that are in that middle pack that's gonna get that? What'd you say?
Which one?
What was it? 300,000? 600,000.
The average salary is 600,000.
Yeah, the average.
Yeah,
average gonna be $600.
Average,
and I just came from making 60.
yeah, that's average.
See, now y'all don't start going to Magic City and stuff now that you got somebody.
Well, see, in that regard, I think women do a lot better than men. I think
men.
We be tripping, bro.
I think men are worse than women.
I don't know.
Now, granted, they gonna get their bags and they shoes.
My mom got like 17 purses. She got one shoulder. She don't need that. She don't need all them purses.
This guy.
So yeah, and some of them are like me.
Hey, hold on, before we lose lady viewers. His views do not reflect the views of this podcast.
No. But some of them could be like me.
She got 17 purses.
One shoulder.
But
God.
I got probably like, I'm gonna say like 15 pairs of basketball shoes. So they can be like me. Even worse. I know Enrique gotta have a couple.
Oh yeah, Enrique be fly.
You know what I'm saying? So come on, bro. Nah. Y'all spend your money however y'all.
Yeah, let us spend out.
When the career,
they about to.
When the
if you came from making 60,
yeah,
and now you making like 5 times that, I'm spending how I want to now.
They ain't going to Wingstop no more. They going to Cheesecake Factory.
Even whether you on the 300,000 or that 600,000,
600.
If you over that, hey, dog, mind your business.
Supermax 1.4, and from what I heard,
1.4?
Yeah, Supermax 1.4, and I think I saw recently one of those players that would be getting that here soon is Asia Wilson, which I think she deserves.
Oh, she definitely deserves.
Yeah. She multiple.
She don't earn that.
Yeah, multiple championships, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year. She did the work to get that 1.4, and I think there's a few more other players.
And girlfriend of 83.
Now, just to add a little fact to
Go ahead, bro.
what you were just talking about, the NBA league minimum is roughly $2.2 million. That's the league minimum for a 3-year veteran. It's 2.2. Sheesh. Now I get it. The attention to said league is different. So of course the revenue gonna be different because people buying jerseys, things like that.
Right.
But Jesus, that difference is crazy. And if it ever catches up at any point, or even gets relatively close, that would be interesting to see. I think it's gonna continue to grow. Because there's some monsters right now in college, bro.
Yeah, that's coming. This WNBA draft about to be crazy.
And it don't matter top to bottom. You're going to get you a good one.
Yeah.
They coming.
Facts. Yeah.
And I think that's going to shake up the league. And do they have another? I want to say there's another team about to start.
Yeah.
For the W? It's 2 of them.
I don't know if it's...
Is it 2?
I think it's 2.
It's Detroit and...
Detroit? For women's?
Yeah.
And Toronto.
I think it's Michigan and, something like that.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, 2 teams coming to the W, so that's gonna be a part of that. Yeah, as well.
It's about to go crazy. Go crazy.
Before we move on, also in the mix of all this going on, free agency is around the corner. Sources say free agency is expected to begin April the 7th. The player designation period will take place April 7th and the 8th, and negotiations can begin on April the 9th. Signings will happen April the 12th through the 18th. And it also says that with more than 75% players of the league being free agents, most avoided signing contracts that extended past the 2025 season to take advantage of the CBA.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, that's crazy. When I saw that, that's crazy, bro. They said we gonna hold on.
What?
We want to see what this no CBA look like.
What y'all gonna do?
I'm not putting no pen to the paper.
What? So you can get me for 60?
Nah, fact.
When I could have been made 300? 600?
1.4?
1.4? Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I ain't signing nothing.
I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, you can wait on it.
Nah, fact.
The league's gonna look crazy because I know
it's gonna be some moves for sure.
Yeah,
somebody leave.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of crazy.
When I was with the Wings, there was a lot of moving around. I don't know if it was like mid to end of the season, but there was a lot of moving. So like to see where everyone lands and like how everyone works together and everything like that.
Yeah, because that's when they moved Dejounte and all that.
Yeah.
I still feel bad for her, bro.
Yeah. Where did Dejounte go?
The Minnesota.
Yeah, the Lynx. Yeah.
Still ended up in the playoffs.
And then you had old girl from the Wings too. With the center, with the locks. She ended up going to the Aces.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I know you're talking about Dejante's girlfriend. Yeah.
Ended up going to the Aces and getting the chips. So it's like, dang.
She ain't do nothing for us, but then went over there. My fault.
Hey, calm down, bro. Sometimes people need to change the scenery, bro, and get them together.
Let that woman make
They just need that little motivation.
Bro, she hit the side of the backboard from the front. How that work? Bro.
You know,
well, hopefully we can get.
I'm not.
Hopefully we can get AZ Fudd, man, to add
The views of JJ do not reflect the views.
I'm just saying, bro. There were times she had the ball, right? She did the little put it up here, top of the backboard.
Yeah,
bro.
she had a slow release. Yeah, hopefully
You-
get AZ Fudd, man. Team up with her.
Yeah, please help us.
Paige Beckers, man. We need some help.
You know what's
We need
crazy?
some help.
This dude disrespecting me. He was talking about. He's like, bro, I know what kind of fan you are. I said, what fan? He was like, you a Mavs fan? I said, I'll never be a Mavs fan. He said, but you are a Wings fan. I said, I'll give you that. I do.
Yeah.
I would probably be a Wings fan before a Mavs fan.
Yeah, I'm a Wings fan.
Yeah,
I'm definitely a
we
Wings
need help, bro.
Yeah.
Paige needs some help.
Paige needs some help. Hopefully, Paige, you can get some help this next season. We look forward to all this taking place. Now, of course, it has to be paperwork signed. They still got to sit down with board of directors, governors, get things in place. But from what we know, the new CBA is in place. Women will have the ability to make more money, provide for their families, all those different things. So I'm excited. We're excited for you ladies, man. You definitely deserve it. Before we move on, another thing that I saw on IG yesterday in regards to their benefits was women who are pregnant, I believe it's the team has to get consent from the player before they can ship them to another team.
Hmm?
So basically, if there is a WNBA player that's pregnant and there's negotiations that's going on, they have to get consent from them to ship them to another team.
So you can't just ship them out.
You can't just ship them out like the NBA. Well, people wake up and like, oh, man, I'm with the Lakers now. What's going on? Which I think is,
I feel like that's fair.
That's fair, bro.
So basically, it's like having leave without having leave. Like you can't just ship me off with my family or new family.
I respect that.
I can respect that.
I think that's cool.
Cause that's a lot to change, bro. And you're in the middle of being pregnant, bro. That's dangerous.
You think some of them gonna have some bad?
You can end up having issues.
Some bad PP, not postpartum. My fault. That's what I was saying.
I was like, wait, what?
Whoa. Discretion is allowed.
Yeah. I'm like, how we get there?
That's like,
okay, that makes more sense.
Like in the middle of that, and then having to struggle with that, and now they pulling their hair out.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I think a lot goes into that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So shout out to them for being sensitive to that. You
Yeah.
know, you heard out the players on that for sure.
Facts.
Let me not be too harsh.
Yeah, chill out, bro.
Yeah, chill out.
Don't get us canceled.
We ain't even got started yet. As we move on, man, to close the show, this is definitely one of my favorite segments of the show. This is therapy session, where we get into the emotional, mental state of players, athletes, coaches. At the end of the day, they're not just players. They're not just athletes. These are literally human beings. They still have lives. They still have things that they have to deal with off the court, off the field. So, yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite topics. So, to give context, there is this viral video. Those who watch and follow Gil's Arena, everybody who's on that show, Gilbert Arenas, Rashad McClance, can't think of everybody, Nick Young, Brandon Jennings, and
their host.
Yeah, the host. Yeah, Josiah. Yeah, I think Josiah. There's a viral video of Kenyon Martin confronting a guy live during the show in regards to him mocking his speech impediment. This is something that is dear to Kenyon Martin's heart, something that's a sensitive topic for him as a man. And so I was doing my research, doing my digging, watching certain clips. Number one, I heard this from Gilbert Arenas, and he said that this video clip was a few years old. And so I guess the guy, George, whoever they made the clip, of course, talking about his stuttering problem, calling him the stutter man, all these different things. And so this is prior to him even working at Gil's Arena. So he had no knowledge of Gil's Arena. He had no knowledge of who Kenyon Martin was at that time. And so fast forward, the video eventually gets out, and it gets to Kenyon Martin as if it was new information. And so that's when you see the whole totality of Kenyon Martin stopping the show, bringing the guy out, and confronting him. And There's been a lot of speculation. Some people agree with Kenyon Martin's approach on it, exposing him publicly. Some people disagree with it. But yeah, what's you guys' take, on this clip before I go further? Like what you have seen or heard?
I'm going to say, now that you gave it that, I'm going to say I'm the opposite of him. I ain't going to lie. If this happened years ago, before I was even an employee, at that point, and we have no relationship or anything like that, then it shouldn't have any bearings, I feel like if I didn't know you before and I've maybe seen you one time, or I only know you from possibly a clip that was on the internet, I can say whatever I feel. Now, am I going to, after I meet you and everything like that, then continue that? That's different. But if it was before and I was like, oh, he said this, he did this, whatever, haha, laugh with my boys, and then we meet up and we have a relationship, everything like that, and then I don't do that anymore, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, then that stuff in the past should be the past. And then bringing me out as though if it did happen, and I think he said after he found out he didn't change his mind, right?
Yeah. He was basically saying, even if I'd have found that back then, there wouldn't be no apology accepted because of how sensitive it is to him. That's what he said.
So I feel like at that point, that's to me a form of pride. Is like once this is me. Once I'm cool with someone, how you handle me, that matters. Versus before me, I can't do nothing about that. That was before me. However you felt before me, before you met me, before we built a relationship, that's before then. But once you get to know me, once I bring you around my family, like he said, like we build this relationship, everything, and then you still talk like that, that's different. Yeah. Then I gotta call you out. Then I gotta handle this like men or however he see fit, whatever the case may be in the situation. But for me, I would, I would not have agreed to what's his name said.
Who?
Kenyon Martin.
Kenyon.
Yeah, no. I would have been like, all right, now that I have all the information, now that I know this was years before, everything like that, all right, we good. It's understandable that it's something sensitive to you, so you feel this way. But at this day and age, just because it's sensitive doesn't mean you can take that out on him. Just because it's something that happened in his past. Because there's a lot of people that had a past and they get held liable for it. Convicts. Oh, because you had a gram of weed in your bag and you went to jail for 5 years, now you can't get a job.
Yeah.
Yes, that sucks, but you don't have to keep doing that though. We say all the time, we don't have to perpetuate the stereotype, perpetuate the things that, you know what I'm saying, that we do. We can stop it. We don't have to. Now, should they be selling drugs, whether they have a pound or a gram? I don't believe everyone, just because they have something on them, they should just go straight to jail for 20 years. No. But, like, I feel like the crime should match the time that you go to jail. The crime should match the time.
Right.
So, if he did this years ago, all right, bro, I don't appreciate it. It did hurt a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Work through this, and then, all right, everything's settled. But I don't think he should have took him from the show. And now people are probably gonna think, oh yeah, we can't keep him on our show. And now he probably out of a job, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like there could be worse ramifications from that.
No, facts. Your boy T.
So I mean, I guess that brings a whole lot of light. It makes it a lot different.
I was digging, bro. I was researching
that these two things were separate in time frame. Cause he made it sound like,
it was last week.
We was at the house the other day chilling. And then I see this.
Yeah.
You out here posting this? Like that would be different. The fact that it's a sensitive subject, that I can understand. Shoot, I got an impediment myself. I get it. I can understand how that would make you feel when it's somebody closest to you. But like JJ was saying, like that was before I even knew who you were, bro. I ain't know you on that level when I was cracking them jokes. Cause I wouldn't have done that. Knowing you on that level.
Yeah.
Out of respect for you, I wouldn't have done that.
That part.
Now, somebody else could have the same situation going on with them, and I might talk noise about them, but I would never do that about you because, we are on a different level.
Yeah.
And I respect you as a person. So, that's...
Yeah, I had to give context. That way it shed light on the whole thing. Like I said, I was doing research and watching different clips. In the aftermath, Gilbert Arenas did a video kind of talking about it. And add another layer to it. Kenyon Martin talked about when he was confronting the guy that he was at Gilbert Arenas' house one day and God came over. And I guess the guy was trying to apologize, but Kenyon was blowing him off. Like, what you apologizing for? I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah. So, do you think Kenyon Martin in that moment should have given him the time and day to explain himself rather than blowing him off to understand what was going on?
I'm speaking from a 25-year-old man who was trying to be more like Christ day in, day out. So I'm going to say that. Yes, I genuinely believe if it was me showing the love of the Lord, whether you did it one time, 15 times, whatever the case may be, Christ calls us to forgive.
Yeah.
Right? So if this man is genuine in his sincerity, hey, bro, I didn't mean to come at you like that. I didn't mean to talk about you. I didn't mean to, whatever the case may be, can we work this out? My fault. Then yeah, I'll accept him. I would accept his apology. The fact that he didn't and he's like, oh no, get away. That's a little crazy.
Yeah. On Kenyon Martin's part. Yeah.
And I'm not really surprised because that's the type of persona that I get from him.
From Kenyon? Yeah, he definitely a tough pill.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
so
a tough pill, man.
I can't be mad at him for doing what
he Yeah. And even to give context to that, I don't know if y'all know, but Kenyon Martin is actually from Oak Cliff. He's from Oak Cliff, Texas. So, it's some Muslims in Oak Cliff, Texas. I remember seeing him on other interviews. He was even on the Pivot podcast recently talking about growing up in Oak Cliff, playing street basketball, how, you know how it is. You playing basketball, words are being thrown, and you get into it. Yeah. You say they throw bows, and they right back on the court hooping. Yeah. So he comes from this hard growing up, we're going to throw hands and blah, blah, blah. And so I can see your point in him showcasing that persona. Another question.
Wait. Oh, did you have anything to add?
Go ahead, Ted. Yeah. Let me, brother. Yeah.
Oh, so
back to that last question.
And the question was,
would you have given? I think his name was George, the time of day to
explain himself. Okay, that's right.
Explain.
So I feel like you have to give people that space. Like, just out of respect for the person, even though you feel like you were disrespected. Mm-hmm. And in this case, you didn't even know what was going on at the time.
Right.
Let me just give you the space to hear you out.
Let me get clarity.
Let me get clarity from you before I have to hear it from somebody else. I'd rather hear it from you.
Yes.
Because, Willie, if you're going to talk about me, bro, even if you did it behind my back, I would rather you tell me to my face. Right. Hey, you know what? I got caught in a weak moment. I was just having fun, getting laughs. And I said this. Okay, cool. And then I can work with it from there. And I would respect you more if you came to me as opposed to, now here comes JJ. Hey, bro.
Let me see. Let me show you something.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I was recording when me and Willie was having this conversation. He went off on this tangent, and this is what he said. I'm going to have a lot more respect for you if you come to me before JJ gets to me.
Yeah.
Because once JJ gets to me, the respect is gone, bro. I'm like, dang, I thought we was better than that, bro. Oh, okay. That's what it is?
Yeah.
And sometimes hashing that stuff out doesn't mean you guys have to be buddy-buddy anymore.
Right.
I agree.
Like, y'all can't. I totally agree. You can be like, I hear you. I totally understand. You know what I'm saying? And I forgive you for everything. But we're just not in there.
I got to move different.
Yeah. That's perfectly fine. No one is obligated. Let me say, they are not obligated to be in the same relationship the way they were before.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
That's up to each person whether they decide to or not. So, like, for me, I would have heard him out. The prodigal son, I would have accepted him back.
Come on, back. I mean, scripture says, "Oh, no man but to love them." And so, outside of that, I can love you, but that don't mean we gotta be buddy.
Yeah.
I can respect your apology. I can respect, you sharing, but that don't mean I have to be, hey, And so, I totally get. Last question before we close the show. So, Kenyon Martin did it publicly, and as he was asking the guy, the fact that you did it publicly on your platform or brand, I decided I want to do it publicly. Why should I do it in private when you expose me in public? So my question is, before we close, do you think it was right for Ken? He said no.
I already knew where he was going.
To do it publicly.
No, because I was telling a friend of mine, I'm not going to give names, but I was telling a friend of mine, just because someone does something doesn't mean that that gets to determine what you do.
Yeah.
You get to those pearly gates, and you have to hold an account. They ain't gonna ask about anybody else.
No,
They ask
about you.
So that's what we playing in my mind.
Yeah.
Okay, when I'm out here, when I'm moving, how I'm moving, I'm accountable for what I'm doing. So if Willie smacked me upside the head, oh, my fault, bro. That doesn't mean I smack him back. Hey, bro, I appreciate you hitting me because I'm the one who, whether you know or not, there could be someone watching, not you, me.
Yeah.
Oh, how does he handle
how
that?
did you respond to that?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Killed your witness.
Exactly.
You out here.
Hey, I heard
Hands on folks.
Yeah, like it's bigger than this one situation of you offending me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bigger than that. Like I feel like even in that situation, it possibly could have been even better. You know what, bro? You know how sensitive it is to me. I know it's this and that, whatever the case may be. Let we good now. And now maybe this young man becomes something in the future, and now he can bless you because you forgave him. You never know. So that, like, I feel like when you do that, you limit, like Montez said, your witness. You limit the opportunities that you could possibly have from that pride and arrogant spirit. I'm not gonna say him, but that spirit that you allow to take over.
Yeah, take over. Yeah. So yeah, well said.
Now for me,
Montez, I'm swinging back.
No, I'm exposing you in public.
Hold on. Let me explain myself. So, for a person that, in this case, you don't really know him like that.
Yeah.
So you didn't really know me like that to put me out there like that. Cool. Now I don't know you either. Now, if we was like that, and okay, cool. Then you know what? Let me, out of respect for my bro, even though he disrespected me, let me do this the right way behind closed doors. But nah, my boy, you out here getting views. Well, I got one for you. You about to get some views.
Yeah.
And they're going to walk you right about this job. Man, they walked that man out at the end. I said, come on, bro.
Told him to get up out of there.
But, okay, so, about that. So, one of the things that I respected the most was while he was having this conversation with this young man after he called him over to get on the camera, I was like, Jesus. His boy chimes in and was like, all right, so since you're not looking for the apology, what do you want here? Talking to Kenyon.
Yeah.
What do you want? He's like, oh, it's nothing now.
Yeah.
He's like, he can go. Oh, you want him out? His boy immediately was like, hey, bro, you got to go.
Yeah, you got to go.
That's the type of people I need around me. Like, real talk. If there's an issue in the room that we can already tell this ain't gonna get rectified, get this person away from me. Like, and you got to be okay with that. Because of my relationship with Willie, if I got to put somebody out the room, then I'm going to do that. Nah, dog, you don't hurt my boy feelings, dog. Regardless of how I feel about you, he don't like you right now. He's not good with you right now. So because he's not good with you, I'm not good with you.
Okay.
And you can go.
So I'm going to split the table.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me ask a question.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put this caveat out there. I'm speaking for believers. Okay. So if someone is this is my view before I say that as well. But if someone does something wrong, whether they're attached to you or not, do you hold them accountable to the wrong, like in front of people, or you handle it afterwards? Because what it makes me think about is I admire the brotherly connection and was like, I'm being here for my brother. But then as well, on the opposite side, it's like, could his friend not have said, hey, bro, let's not do it like this? Or you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Hey, I know you want him out of here, but like, let's put him in the back. And then afterwards, we hash it out and then figure it, whatever the case may be. Because in my mind, it's like, if Willie tells me, hey, bro, let's go rob this store. All right, bet. Because he's my brother, I'm going to go with him. No. I'm like, hey, we probably shouldn't do this, bro. I seen cops come through here like the last 30 minutes. We probably shouldn't go in there because I think they're watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, where specific to this situation, where do we draw the line in supporting? Obviously, we have to support our brothers and sisters in their walk, but then as well, holding them accountable as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? That balance of that.
I feel like if at any cost, I'm gonna protect my brother.
Okay.
Now, I can do that. I can protect him and still deal with this person in love if I need to. So yeah, if that means, all right, well, here, I'm gonna holler at you in a minute, but let me just get you out of my boy face right now. Okay. I can see that point.
Yeah,
I can
see that. Yeah,
but if it gets to the point where it's damaging to him, like physically damaging, nah, I can't just let you stick around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, cause
I can see. Yeah, I can see.
Because like even when what we were talking about with the last show with the producer situation, had I known who he was talking about, I would have moved. But I didn't know who he was talking about.
Yeah.
Nah, dog, that's still a sore subject for him.
Yeah.
Nah, dog, we're not about to just let this ride.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. You know, we forgive you at this point, but nah, I can't just have you in my boy face just playing.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Facts.
But that's just who I am. And I think it's because I've gotten past the point of doing things to make people happy. At all costs, first, I'm going to protect my village. I'm going to do that. When I feel like you dead wrong, I can speak to a situation that Darrell knows about where I feel like this person dead wrong, but I'm going to go find him or try to find him to get him out the situation. Even though I know he wrong. Look, dog, you done already messed up. Come on back, bro.
Yeah.
Out of love, come on back, dog. You was tripping. Like he said, don't go rob the store.
Yeah.
Come on back, bro. You good? It's okay. You lost your little mind for a minute. It's cool. We all do it. Get in that moment. But out of love, let me draw you back in.
Grace.
Yeah. That grace is gonna show up for the ones that needs to.
Yeah. Facts.
But if I don't know you, you might not get that grace. And especially depending on what you did to my brother. But the crazy part is with me, had you done the same thing to me, my reaction would have been completely different. I'm just gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
I'm just done with you. But my brother's not strong enough for that. He don't want to see you right now. And that's okay.
Yeah. Well said. Whew. That was a good one. That was a good one. This is why I love therapy session, man. This is probably one of my favorite segments of the show, man, because we get into the mindset, the emotional intelligence, all those different elements of just being a human, you know, whether you're a believer or not. But yeah, great stuff. Any closing words, fellas, before we wrap this up, man? I'm through.
Trust in the Lord in all thine ways and lean not to your own understanding.
All right.
He gonna hit you with a word for sure. I would just say, like, now in this case it was a speech impediment, but everybody has things that they're dealing with, things that are sensitive to them. Get to know those people around you.
Yeah.
For sure, so that you can know what can be a joke, what can't. What are sensitive subjects? I'm just saying, like, just so you know what are the sensitive subjects, so that because I'm in your circle, because you confide in me, I'm not just out here talking noise, hurting your feelings, or allowing other people to do it.
Yeah.
When you consider me as part of your circle for a reason.
Yeah.
That's where I'm supposed to be able to find my protection. That's where I'm supposed to be able to find, you know, that advice. That's where I'm supposed to be able to lean into when I'm weak. Because when that person from my past walks in and I'm weak, I'm not going to deal with it with them.
That's so
good. So get to know those people around you so that you can help be a mediator and a protector depending on what may be necessary. So it may take for JJ to say, hey, let me separate this person because I know we were just talking about this on the show last week.
Yeah.
I know he not good with this person. So something don't happen and I don't kill my boy witness. let me just separate him from the situation.
That's good. That boy is walking heavy today. Good stuff, T. I'm gonna close with this. I had it in my notes. Masculinity is not the absence of human emotion. And what I mean is in the context of Kenyon Martin situation or just us as men, stuff that we've encountered. Yes, we're men. Yes, we carry this masculinity. Yes, we're taught to provide all these different things. But at the end of the day, there are sensitive topics. There are ailments. There are different things that we can't control or get rid of. We talked about this a while back. Trip Lee and the chronic disease that he has. That's something that he can't control. That's something that he has to deal with for the rest of his life. And so that can be a sensitive thing to him. And for people who are in his circle who don't see that and try to use that against him, it can be detrimental to him. And so, yeah, that's what I close it, man. Yes, we're men, but we have emotions as well. We have feelings. You know what I'm saying? Yes, women are known to be nurturers, things of the sort. But yeah, we got emotions too. We got feelings. So
and if you are dealing with these things, they don't define you.
Yeah.
You're better than that. You can be better.
Facts.
You can do well even dealing with those things. So don't let that discourage you from being who God called you to be.
Facts.
So I'm gonna pivot a little bit off of what he said. When he said we are men, but we have emotions. I'm gonna say I don't know who said it, but a gentleman said that, I don't know what pastor or whatever, they said there's a difference between being human and moving in your flesh. So being human means you have...
I think that's Dr. Darius. Yeah, that's right. Dr. Darius Daniels.
But it's... Human is fear, sad, like you have all these things, but moving in your flesh is acting on that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So in us being men, and not just men, but men of God, we can have these emotions, but how we act out of it, that's what matters. Yes. So Willie can be upset. He can be upset with his wife. But what he cannot do is disrespect his wife. He cannot go outside the marriage. He can't do those things.
That's the flesh.
He take his time with the Lord. Woosah, rub his earlobes, everything. Whatever he gotta do. Drink his tea with the pinky up, whatever. But then come back. Hey, honey, what you said, what you did offended me, hurt my feelings, whatever the case may be. And that right there is being a man and still being in your masculinity.
It's good.
Because it's protecting her and protecting yourself.
That's how we close the show. This is a Sports Therapy Podcast.
Hey, man, it was good to see y'all, brothers. It was good to see y'all.
Great show today, man. Great show. This is Sports Therapy Podcast, man, with good conversations. Meet great athletes. Wherever you listen, wherever you watch, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, all those different platforms, man. Follow us, man. We're pushing great content. It's the host with the most, Willie Beam, and the guy to my left.
It's your boy JJ.
And my left.
It's your boy T.
Y'all know what it is. We see y'all soon. Peace.